Ladies and Jedis, with you now I am. But I've not got my normal seat because, of course, the one that I normally use has been used by another creature. So, yes, we have today. It's another of Pat's guitars, Pat's fabulous guitars from Washington State. And this is in fact a Warmoth construction, and it is rather, in my opinion, rather beautiful with the binding and this a bit like a walnut kind of finish, I think. And so it has come in really just for a set of strings, but I thought that it'd be quite interesting to have a look at. And we have installed in here, we've got the Seymour Duncan Antiquity humbucker for a neck position. And of course neck positions and bridge positions will always be different because the pole piece spacings will be slightly closer together at the neck end than they will at the bridge end. And here we have another Seymour Duncan, and this is the obviously the slanted bridge end item. Very nice. It'll be interesting to see how this sounds. Full of, I mean, there's even a Fender book with this on the ashtray, and there's also a piece of literature in here which does in fact confirm that we are using a Warmoth body. Yes. Read this before you play with new toys. So, let's whip it apart, have a look at the usual areas of interest, and yeah, so let's crack on. Actually, just one other thing on this. I mean, it's got a Fender badge on it there, a Fender logo, Fender tuners, and a USA serial number with a Z prefix. But the thing that does get me about this is that one of the distinguishing features for an American made guitar is the truss rod insert, which is always walnut, whereas on a Mexican one it will be plastic and or even not anything at all. I wonder if it's worth whipping the neck off and having a look. Can do, can't we, eh? Right, let's crack on. So first thing we're going to look at is the neck straightness and see if we've got the kind of relief that we'd like in there, and that gap is too big, so that means that the truss rod will want tightening. I'm trying to angle it so that you can see. Will want nipping up a little bit, not much. String height is sitting at 1.75, which again is actually it's closer to 2, which of course is too high, but I think that a quick twist on the truss rod should have us sorted out. So I'll do that before I remove the neck. So the other thing that kind of gets me about that, I did pop that serial number into the guitar data project, and it says it was made between 2003 2004 in the Chrome plant. And the other thing that I find, I'm not going to open this because it's sealed, but this came with it as well, you know, so who knows? Who knows? So, this off and see what happens. See what we've got. In fact, right to the first bit, if I'm removing with a proper screwdriver, and the last bit, if I'm putting back on, you can kind of feel what you're doing, you know. So, let's see. Can you see what's happening? Yes. I can hardly contain myself. no gasket. Right. And we'll get into that. September 15th, 2003. Is that a proper one? I don't know. I think it is. Well, that's interesting. I must say, it was that walnut plug on the truss rod insert there that's... Is it walnut or is it plastic that's made to look like? I can't tell. But anyway, it all kind of adds up. So, right, let's get some strings on, button it back up. So before I start stringing up, first of all, I'm pretty sure that that is a genuine USA 2003 Fender neck. Happy days. What I did want to show you was this. So I've just been giving it a bit of a clean up, really, nothing dramatic, just subtle polishing. And so I was looking at the Seymour Duncan Antiquity humbucker and I thought, well, that's a bit of a mess, isn't it? And then I thought, hang on a minute, before I go getting some compound or other polishing thing to it, let's have a little look at the instructions. Anyway, it does tell you that that look is intentional. They are in fact aged and made to look like that from the word go. So luckily I didn't try and improve it, which would have been exactly the opposite. Right, string time. So now we have it all restrung and I've just given it a little bit of a clean up. I'm so happy that I removed the neck. So what we've got is, certainly as far as I can tell, a 2003 Fender USA neck. All the markings on the neck and the guitar data and all that kind of caper all adds up. We've got genuine Fender tuning machines on. Whether they're the originals or not, I wouldn't know. Some of you out there will, I'm sure. Would they be the 2003 originals, do we think? Probably, possibly, maybe. And the Warmoth body, which, I mean, they are expensive Warmoth things, and this is probably arguably blingier than a regular telly body. Apart from the figuring in the wood, I mean, certainly you've got all this binding going around the top of it, and it's just really, really nice. And we know that it's got genuine Fender ferrules, a genuine Fender bridge and saddles with Seymour Duncan Antiquity pickups. And if these are anything like the Antiquities on that last sort of 61 Strat, then they should be pretty good. I'm really rather looking forward to giving this one a bit of a demo. So, alrighty, I'll say adios just in case, because you don't know what the rest of the day will hold, and ta-ra, possibly. See you later.